It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Looking at the starting five for Boston. They've got Johnson, and it's Parrish in at the center, filling out the middle. White, the pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's the three. Hauser, that's good.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McHale. Outside Johnson. White with a steal. Here's Hauser. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Ames, the pass to Parrish. Got a piece of it. Hauser, right side. Left side, Brown. Pritchard from outside. He buries it from three.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Johnson passes to McHale. Back to Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Drops in the three.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Again, the Celtics good for two more.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now here's White. He's got five and out of bounds. Boston will have it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Johnson. Boston again missing.
When the ball touches the paint, you've got to swarm defensively. Really good job on defense.
Pritchard, the pass to White. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Ainge. Here's Bird. Deflected. Johnson against White. Gets the three to fall. White's got his third basket on the night right there.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Bird. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's Ainge. He's guarded by White. Now here's Johnson. Here's McHale. Soft touch off the glass.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. And here's Brown for three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
That one's good for two.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. White finds Brown. Lets it go from deep. And White, the bucket on the assist by Brown. White's got 11.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Brown passes to White. And the jam by Brown.
How about a little bit of daylight is all Jaylen Brown needs, up off his feet in a hurry.
Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Bird. And he gets the bucket. Bird's got his second basket of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's Brown for three. Parrish with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Celtics lead by 11. Hauser passes to Brown. Here's Cada. That three's off the mark. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pritchard with a steal. Here's Brown. That one's wide left. Johnson on the wing, defended by Hauser. Here's Keita. The shot misses. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
They've got Xavier Tillman and Freddie Simons out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Walsh in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Okay, the Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Brian, back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Hits the trifecta. Walsh has got his first 3 points of the game.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Seasting passes to McHale. Here's Seasting. No points so far. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
That one drops for him. Seasting's gotten his first basket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Some changes for Boston. Hauser, he's checked in for Tillman. Jaylen Brown comes in for Walsh. And it's White in for Shireman. Now here's Boucher. There's Simons with a 3. Boston again missing. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Lets it fly. Yes, on the jumper. Bird's got 6 points.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Here's Hauser. Boston again missing. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Seasting. McHale, the pass to Bird. From deep, Johnson. Boston pulls it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. White for 3. It's rebounded by McHale. Here's Bird, defended by Brown. Parrish, no good. Celtics lead by 8. Right side Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's Simons missing.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Here's Bird. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots. Boston on offense. 1:57 left in the first half of this one. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Boston making a switch here. Celtics trail by 8. Step back and fire. And he drops that one in. Ainge has got his first basket.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Boucher passes to Simons. White looking it over. Off target from outside. Here's Bird. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it. Great vision out to the perimeter. You know the spots on the floor where the release points are. That is beautifully done.
Johnson passes to Walton. They double him with Brown. Up top, Johnson. 17-foot shot on the way, and Boston again with the bucket.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
Boston leading by 5. Outside White.
Boston.
Puts it up from 17. Cadis checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Simons.
First team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics.
41 seconds left in the second period. Hauser passes to White. Takes a 3. Rebound Boston. Parrish has got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown with the steal. White on the wing. Lets a 3 fly. Boston pulls it in. Bird's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Ainge. Inside. And that one's good. Parrish.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
So it's Boston now. It's a 3-point game. White for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
A sneaky good scorer. I don't know that you define Derek White as a scorer. He's sort of jack of all trades, but boy, he's cooking right now.
And the call will be against Derek White. That'll be a second foul of the game. Pass to Bird. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Bird's got 12 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Celtics up by 4, and we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court jump drum line. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Taking a look at the Celtics. They've got Johnson, and it's Bird in at the 3 slot.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Boston trailing. Johnson with it. Pass to McHale. For the tie. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. McHale's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it." And what does his team want from him? He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you.
An impact player. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Ainge. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Johnson. Hauled in by Brown. Johnson's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. White for 3. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 5 rebounds tonight. Johnson against Pritchard. Here's Bird for the lead. Counted from distance. Bird's got 15.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Pulls it from 20. And Boston again with the bucket. And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Now here's Brown. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Here's Bird. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Hauser outside. Pritchard from outside. And the Celtics another three.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Ames, the pass to McHale. And the shot goes down. McHale's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
This one for three. And White hits from deep. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Back to White. The three. Sinks it from distance. White's got 26.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Caden. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes the 2 points, moves on. Pass to Bird. There's the triple. Here's McHale. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Outside White. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Here's Bird. He's got 17. A good look from Johnson. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's White. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 6 rebounds in the game. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Tillman's checked in for Queta. Boucher comes in for Hauser. Walsh is checked in for White. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. Here's Wedman. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Wedman's got his first points of the game. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Brown for 3. Boston, no good that time either. The Celtics with the lead. And Boston pushing it up now. And that one's good. Ainge has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Simons. They can't stop the run with that one.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Celtics out in front. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Xavier Tillman is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Walsh in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Brown passes to Tillman. Back to Brown. Here's Walsh. Rebound Boston. And Boucher with the block.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh, oh my.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Count it.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Cadis checked in for Boston. The Celtics making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Boucher for three. The rebound, Celtics. Bird's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lays it up and banks it in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Celtics trail by 10. Boucher passes to Queta. It's Brown on the wing. Fires the three. And no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
On the take. Good for two.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Oh, it misses. Boston on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Oh, it drops in.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Celtics trail by 14. Outside Simons. Now Boucher. For three. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Bird. Buries it from outside.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Boston leading by 15. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And there it is. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Takes a three. Another chance. 6 to shoot. Sinks it in the post.
Assisted by Dennis Johnson.
17-point game. Outside Brown from downtown. Can't get it to go. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Johnson. 52 seconds left in the game. Bird, that's good. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
McHale, the pass to Ainge, to the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Parrish. Intercepted. Here's Walsh from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by McHale. Outside Johnson. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And time to present our player of the game.